In this video, we'll be taking a look at 3 MLB games happening on August 15, 2022. Welcome back to Cash Out Sports. Let's dive right into it. Oh, and don't forget to subscribe and to click the bell icon to get notified as soon as these videos get released, so that you have more time to plan out your bets. As we provide these videos on a daily basis, I can guarantee that you'll have all the important information that you'll need on these 3 MLB games after fully watching this video. One more thing before we start. If you would like to gain access to our best exclusive betting picks to take your sports betting journey to the next level, then check out our Patreon in the link down below, where we offer anywhere from 1 betting pick a day up to 10 betting picks a day and much more. Now let's get started. Minnesota Twins versus Kansas City Royals. The Kansas City Royals open a 3-game series on the road Monday against American League Central rival the Minnesota Twins. Kansas City is 47-68 following its 13-3 loss to the Los Angeles Dodgers on Saturday. Kansas City has lost each of its first 2 games of a 3-game series with the Dodgers. The Royals are 4th in the American League Central, 14 games behind the first-place Cleveland Guardians. The Royals are 57-119 in their last 176 road games versus a team with a winning record, and are 22-47 in their last 69 road games versus a right-handed starter. The Royals are also 2-8 in their last 10 road games. The Twins are 4-1 in their last 5 versus American League Central, and are 4-1 in their last 5 home games versus a left-handed starter. The Twins are also 20-7 in their last 27 Monday games. After taking on the league best Dodgers all weekend, the Royals certainly wish this was a rest day for them. However, this is an abnormally large Monday slate of games, and now they have to travel up to Minnesota and take on a Twins team battling for the American League Central lead. The Royals have worked their way above the Tigers in the division, but that's about the best they can say. While their previous series was against a Los Angeles team at home, the Twins are coming into this series after a weekend in Los Angeles facing the Angels. It wasn't a glamorous Malibu getaway, but it wasn't the worst weekend either. They still have an opportunity to leapfrog the Guardians and back into the division lead with this series. The Twins were able to avoid having to face Angels' Shohei Ohtani on the mound over the weekend, and now get a struggling Royals pitching staff. They have the league's 4th worst team earned run average, something Kris Bubic has contributed towards. The lefty will be starting this game looking to improve his 2-6 record. Despite being divisional opponents, he's avoided facing Byron Buxton and the Twins this season. However, the Royals lost 5 of his 6 starts in July, including 2 against a poor Tigers team. Meanwhile, Twin starter Joe Ryan will be out to continue living up to his hype. The youngster has already defeated the Royals twice this season, with the most recent being a dominant 9-2 win. He too has also faced the Tigers twice recently, both of which were wins. After pitching against the Dodgers and Padres in 2 of his last 3 starts, he should enjoy this game against a Royals team that traded away their best 2 hitters. So the Minnesota Twins to win and cover the spread as favorites is our full game side pick. The season series between these teams started out slow, but quickly became action-packed. Each of their last 3 games finished with at least 10 runs, including a 17-run game that was also a Twins victory. For a larger sample size, it's been 6 of their last 7 meetings that have ended with double-digit totals. We even have a bit of wiggle room with this listed total and only need 9 runs. The majority of that production should be on the Twins side of things, with their healthy lineup. That wasn't the case in their previous meetings against the Royals, and they still haven't had issues racking up the runs on them. Byron Buxton has been in the top 10 for home runs for quite some time, and just hit another on Sunday. Those are the big names, but their rookie Jose Miranda has also worked his way into the top of the order, as long as the experienced veteran Salvador Perez and rookie sensation Bobby Witt Jr. help Kansas City cross the plate a time or 2. Minnesota should mash Bubic and a terrible bullpen. Over the projected total is our full game total pick. Oakland Athletics versus Texas Rangers. American League West rivals are set to begin a 4-game series on Monday night when the Oakland Athletics visit the Texas Rangers at Globe Life Field. Oakland was swept aside by the Houston Astros, including a 6-3 defeat on Sunday as a massive plus 242 to underdog, falling to 41-74 as a miserable season continues. Texas has also struggled at 51-63, but is coming off a nice series win over the Seattle Mariners, capped by a 5-3 triumph in Sunday's rubber game to cash in at plus 110 odds. The Rangers hold an 8-5 advantage in the 2022 season series thus far. Oakland hasn't lost a season series to the Rangers since back in 2016. Oakland's hitters are the weakest in baseball, and the Athletics do not have a talented enough pitching staff to keep games close close. The Athletics are last in baseball in team batting average and only 24th in team earned run average. Oakland has lost 8 of its 13 games head-to-head against Texas. The Athletics have 4 pitchers on the injury list, all of whom are listed as relief pitchers, which means the Athletics' bullpen is lacking depth. Texas starting pitcher Glenn Otto pitched well last time out when allowing 4 hits and 2 runs in 5 innings against the Houston Astros last Wednesday. Otto did not take part in the decision, but the Rangers defeated the first-place Astros. Oakland starting pitcher James Kaprielian did not fare as well, as the right-hander gave up 6 hits and 4 runs last Tuesday in a 5-1 loss to the Los Angeles Angels. So the Texas Rangers money line is our full game side pick. The total has finished under in 3 out of the last 4 starts by Oakland's James Kaprielian. Oakland has the worst team batting average in baseball, and the Athletics have scored the second fewest runs with only 384. Which is an average of 3.37 runs per game. The total has finished under in 9 of Oakland's last 12 played on the road and in 8 of Oakland's last 11 on the road against a right-handed starting pitcher. Oakland has been awful at the plate all season, ranking second worst in the majors with just an 81 WRC+ without much hope of getting better anytime soon. The Rangers' bullpen is solidly above average and will have 2 of its best arms in Brock Burke and Jonathan Hernandez available after both had Sunday off. Texas has the luxury of pulling Otto quickly if he struggles with command again, while Kaprielian will continue his strong form on the other side. Even though these aren't the best starting pitchers out there, these offenses still can't be trusted to get to the number. Under the projected total is our full game total pick. Houston Astros versus Chicago White Sox. After sweeping the Detroit Tigers at home, the Chicago White Sox face a stiffer test to kickstart the week with the Houston Astros in town for a visit. The Astros have won their last 4 straight games, including a 3-game sweep over the Oakland Athletics over the weekend. They're cruising in the playoff picture with the most wins in the American League, while the White Sox are still vying for American League Central supremacy with the Cleveland Guardians and Minnesota Twins. Jose Urquidy is pegged as the starting pitcher for Houston opposite of Chicago's Johnny Cueto. Both of these pitchers have been doing incredibly well, so this should be a very entertaining matchup. Jose Urquidy is 3-0 with a 2.92 earned run average in 4 starts since the All-Star break and 24.2 innings pitched, while Johnny Cueto is 0-1 with a 3.21 earned run average in 28 innings in his 4 starts in the second half of the year so far. These offenses are both solid, but Houston has an edge there. They are averaging 4.64 runs per game in their last 14 games, while Chicago is scoring 3.47 runs per game in their previous 15 games. The Houston Astros are the best team in the American League, attempting to be the #1 overall seed come playoff time. Look for Houston to continue their recent tier as they will overwhelm a mediocre Chicago team on Monday. So the Houston Astros money line is our full game side pick. Since the All-Star break, both teams have been doing extremely well on the mound, as Houston is 5th in the sport with a 3.17 team earned run average, while Chicago is 9th in MLB with a 3.56 team earned run average right now. The name of the game is to get on base and score runs, and both teams have been more towards league average in terms of on-base percentage in the last 30 days, as the Astros are 18th in the majors with a .311 OBP, while the White Sox are currently 12th in the big leagues as they have a .319 team OBP. Both Jose Urquidy and Johnny Cueto have done well throughout the season at keeping their teams in the game by limiting runs. I'm going to give Johnny Cueto tremendous respect heading into this matchup. He won't stave off the bats from Houston completely, but he'll do well enough to keep the White Sox hanging around deep into this game. Meanwhile, it'll be like another day at the office for Jose Urquidy, who will be facing a team that isn't playing well at home this season. The White Sox are slashing a disappointing .258, .312, and .386 at Guaranteed Rate Field. It'll be more home blues for them in this game as well against Houston's overpowering pitching rotation. Under the projected total is our full game total pick. That's all for now, so if you have any other games you would like reviewed, then leave a comment down below with the game you would like analyzed. Subscribe to our channel, leave a like on this video, and we'll get to it as soon as we possibly can. We would also love to hear your opinion on the picks presented to you in this video, whether you agree or disagree with them, so leave a comment down below and do let us know.